Welcome to Tip Tuesday. Protein. Everybody's talking about it and everyone's talking about the importance of it. I too, as a certified holistic nutritionist, talk about the importance of it and know that it's incredibly important. Protein fills us up. It keeps us filled up. It keeps sugar spikes at bay. It keeps cravings down. It helps our immune system. I could go on and on. Protein is incredibly important. You absolutely should be pairing any carb that you're eating with a protein. Absolutely. However, what's happening is there are so many protein powders or protein shakes or protein bars out there that are actually containing ingredients that are not good for our bodies. In fact, a lot of protein powders have been recently found to contain toxic metals and toxic ingredients that are not good for our bodies, right? We're trying really hard to do well by our bodies, to help our bodies by having protein, and then come to find out that the ingredients just aren't good for our body. It's just not right. So I'm here to share with you, friends, that you still have to be a label reader. Companies want to make their product look amazing, and they're going to do that by the product and the packaging and the words on the packaging, but we still absolutely positively have to read the labels. So I'm just going to walk you through a couple of things. This is not end all be all, but a couple of things I want you to be mindful of when you're looking at labels, and then a couple of things just overall things to consider when you are choosing your protein products, or actually any food products for that matter. When you're looking at the food labels, be mindful of natural and artificial flavors. Those are usually man-made. They're usually made at a really high boiling point and can sometimes even be made from petroleum. So do you want to be putting that into your body? Probably not. Okay. A lot of times these products will have vegetable or canola oil. These are inflammatory oils. These are causing inflammation in our bodies. We only want inflammation to be in our bodies when we have, like, let's say we sprain an ankle. We want our body to inflame so that it starts to heal. But when we have our body in a constant state of inflammation, that leads to disease. So we don't want to be putting inflammatory oils into our bodies on a regular basis. Carrageenan is another emulsifier that is in a lot of these products. We want to avoid that if possible, as it is a possible carcinogen. Any gums, there's lots of them, and you will just see the name and then the gum. Those are unnecessary and usually can cause issues for our gut health. Here's the part that really frustrates me. So you'll look at the sugar content and it'll say, like, the number will be very low. But yet if you look at the ingredients and you see something like sucralose is an artificial sweetener, and it is 600, I said 600 times sweeter than sugar. So when it says that sugar, that there's very little sugar, yeah, there is. It's just an artificial sweetener. So that's unfair. And so you're putting an artificial sweetener that's 600 times sweeter in your body. Not going to be helpful for your body. Okay. Another thing that is sometimes an ingredient in protein powders that you might find on your store shelves is asulfame potassium. That's an artificial sweetener that is 200 times sweeter than sugar. Multidextrone is an artificial sweetener that can cause blood sugar spikes. It can cause gut problems. It can potentially cause weight gain. And it has an overall lack of nutritional value. So that's frustrating to me. That's so frustrating that just the general public can go to Costco or go to Target or go to wherever and pick a protein powder off the shelf and think that they're doing something good for their bodies when it's filled with junk. So just be an advocate for yourself and read those labels. And here's a really good rule of thumb. If you don't know what the ingredient is, if you can't read the word, you have no idea what it's doing to your body, most likely. So aim for as few ingredients as possible. Aim for ingredients that you know what they are and can read them. Aim for third-party tested if possible, and also organic, grass-fed, and or regenerative if you can. So don't let yourself be tricked by those labels that companies make their product look amazing. Don't be fooled by that. Pick up the package, turn it over, read the labels, and decide, is this something I want to put in my body or not? I hope you found that helpful. I absolutely love Just Ingredients protein powder. It's the only protein powder I trust in my home. I have a few other brands that I like. Check out Flav City. Taylor Duke's Wellness has a good one that is vegan. And then also Kelly Be Well has another good one too. So check those out in addition to Just Ingredients, but those are the ones that are really good. They taste really well. The texture is great. They're filled with really clean, nourishing ingredients and a ton of good, clean protein. So never hesitate to reach out with questions, comment if you want more information. And if you like my if you like my content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, to you and your family's health, take care.